All right, coming at you today, looking kind of rough, so hadn't been to the barber yet. So I wanted to my particular hat, my hat that I'm wearing this is my son's hat from his days at Northwestern. One of my favorite hats. So that's what I'm coming to you with. And this particular episode will be about the lives that we've spent together. Me and Chie have spent 21 years together. We've been together a very long time. A lot of what I do and a lot of the success I've had, I don't believe it would be possible without her. She played a huge part in the things that we've managed to do, from the studio to the clothing line, Underdogz on Top clothing line, to a private studio that we own in Richmond Park, where we do our one of our podcasts at is soundproof office, and we take rent the space. So we have a list of people that want to come in and do podcasts within our studio. So they want to rent the space. Um, it's we're at a 6,000 square foot studio for personal training is located at 1861 Dixie Highway in Homewood. Our studio, private personal training studio, is called Underdogz on Top Media Center, and it's located at 5111 Sauk Trail, SAUK Trail. And that's where we have our podcast at. This one we'll be moving there also. So what I wanted to talk about was that me and Chie met over 20 years ago when actually I had my place was in Cayman City, so she came for an interview because she was looking for a personal training job, and at the time she came in to interview, she thought I was a real freaking asshole. She walked out the interview. She didn't want to speak. You know, it was crazy. It was a far cry different from what people would think now. 21 years later, and the part that we've done the most, as I said, she's helped me out a lot. I've tried to help her career a lot. So we went from overweight mother of three, no athletic background, to a professional figure competitor with I can't even tell you 4 or 5 wins along the way. Illinois State, Midwest Challenge, the national. I mean, not the nationals, North American, which is where she got a pro card at. So we've done a lot, and we've spent a lot of time together working on each other's dreams, and that's the bond that I think really makes us a very, very good couple, because we have a lot to devote. We spend more time training and working and dreaming and all those things. So it's a special kind of bond. It's not a typical "would you go with me" type thing. It's we built a whole life together, and we have so much in common that we're like two souls. It's I'm from the streets of Inglewood, and she's from the countryside of Japan. So it's highly uh, unlikely that we would find it uh, from, like I say, she would find her way from Japan to Chicago for us to build a relationship and a life together. after 21 years. Um, it's only God can do this, to bring two people that don't know each other from two different sides of the world to find a great connection with each other. And it's been great. We've had our ups and downs, good times and bad times, but we've managed to make it through for a very long period of time. Once again, the original topic of this video is uh, the amount of time that we spent together. I mean, there's so many different parts of the world we've been through in the United States. We've done an awful lot, and it's uh, it's been a blessing. It's been a great thing to me um, to have met someone that I can spend the rest of my life with and do the great things that we do. It's been an honor. So so like I said, we started. She came to work for me. At first, we didn't hit it off right away. Um, then I helped her compete. We competed. I want to say there's a picture of her on her very first show when they actually used to wear swimsuits in bikini. It was Illinois State. I think she took sixth there, fifth or sixth there. And then maybe about 2 years after that, she won it. So she's been able to compete in and win the Illinois State, the challenge that we had to go to St. Louis to do that. She won that. Um, then we spent a good about 10 years doing the Arnold Classic. Every year we did the Arnold Classic because at the time we were doing the Arnold Classic, um, if you were not born here, you were not allowed to compete here. None of the shows when we were doing the Arnold Classic would turn you pro because you were considered a foreigner. I go back to um, the years that we spent together as a couple. We worked our way up from nothing to, like I said, to having a 6,000 square foot studio, to training multiple clients, to doing podcasts, to doing having a social media center, in process of being an author, writing a book. So we've done a lot of great things, and we still have a lot of great things to do. Um, as we go along, we have a lot of plans uh, to really, really take this thing to a level that they've yet to ever see before. So just bear with us, and like I say, check out my if you go to ratio1to1.com, check out my different sites. We're in the midst of rebuilding all of our sites, all our media sites, and things like that. So I'll be leaving the links and addresses uh, pretty soon to all our different multimedia. We have about 35 different multimedia things, from Instagram, Tumblr, Threads, Facebook, all those things. We have something for everybody. So, just tune in, follow us, check us out, send us an email, let us know what you think. Uh, I get a lot of emails, some good, some bad. Doesn't matter because it's my shit. I can do what I want to do with it. All right.